Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week, so let's get straight into it. Leo, for next week we have building blocks. So you're needing to kind of like look at building the foundations again, like taking the steps that you need to kind of put in the groundwork. It's about, what else for Leo? 1 second. Of the full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so yeah, definitely needing to put in some sort of like work towards a situation. Like you can't just be all in your thoughts and all in your heads. Like you also need to actually take the practical steps. You might need to actually even make like a 10-step plan of what can you do, to what actions can you take towards building something up. It's about doing that, focusing on the groundwork. What else? We have snake spirit, time to heal. So you know how the snakes can kind of like shed their skin and like start fresh in some way. It's about you needing to shed the skin of the past. Maybe that's about like needing a bit more time to heal before you build into things with someone else or with someone from the past or something like that. Or it could just be that you need the time to kind of like go within and heal yourself before you can go and work on something else. But I feel like maybe you could do this simultaneously. Like it's about focusing on the foundations of something, but also similarly healing yourself and making way for new paths, new beginnings, new starts, with or without someone in your life or people in your life or something along those lines. Okay. So, what is coming in for Leo? What are the messages? And what does Leo need to know? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Justice, Libra energy, Queen of Pentacles. We have the Magician, which is Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Aries energy, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Well, the Emperor is Aries and Taurus energy, Five of Swords, and the Lovers, Gemini energy. Well, okay, bottom of the deck, well, Two of Cups, the World, and the Empress. Okay, huge things, Leo. So first things first, at the bottom of the deck, these are things that either you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. There's definitely some sort of soulmate energy coming in here with the Two of Cups and the Lovers coming in. There's a completion of a cycle, time to kind of start fresh. Like I said, maybe the completion of the cycle is like now you're needing to let go of something in order to heal yourself in some way, and then move on to this new beginning. I feel like the new beginning will come quite quickly, where you're going to be in this place of love. You're going to be going with the flow. You're going to be like in this receptive energy of just kind of, you know, what happens, but I'm coming from a place of love. I'm not going to close myself off to anything. I'm just going to be open to whatever comes my way. And that's a very good energy to be in. So we do have the Magician. So this is basically saying that you have maybe been manifesting something in, you're focused on your manifestations, you have the power, you have everything in the power of your hands and you have everything you need to be able to take the action towards whatever your manifestation is, but it's about also taking that action as well. We do have where you came from is the Three of Pentacles, maybe like working with someone else on this, or you've been collaborating with someone else on this manifestation, or like building something together. There's that building blocks. So maybe you getting to a place where you've worked on the connection where you can get to the place where you can kind of value their things that they bring to the table. You can value, they can value yours. It's very kind of balanced energy with that Two of Cups. Is very much like mutual feelings, that type of thing, like equal give and take. We do have Justice, which again is about balance, equal give and take. It is also about things like coming into balance, like things like someone making things right, whether that's you or someone else, or maybe you're both working on this. Maybe that's the building blocks. but karma's here basically, and it's here to help you with your manifestations. We do have the Emperor, so you're leveling up in some way, or someone is leveling up in order to be able to kind of like take the action towards you, or you take the action towards them, or you becoming a boss in some way, like maybe at work, maybe you've been manifesting some sort of promotion or starting your own business. This is a very good sign about that. It's about taking those practical steps towards that, coming from a very like analytical, logical mindset. And then we do have the Lovers. So like I said, soulmate, deep love, someone with a very strong connection to you. If this is about business, it's maybe about you needing to work with another person. Maybe there's a partnership coming in, but usually the Lovers is about connection, but also that you have the choice still. Like you need to make the choice if this is what you want. Then we have the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is it's in your 3D world, so you could be a little bit stressed out, worried about what the future might hold, maybe not seeing the path clearly in some way, but also feeling a little bit like bound or stuck in some way. Like you need to realize that you are the only person who's trapping you here, and in order for you to move forward is to actually look at things from a fresh perspective, because you're not actually stuck. It's all in your head. Then we do have the Queen of Pentacles in the connections, relationships, your emotions, that type of thing. So I do feel like you are nurturing yourself at this time. You are putting a lot of energy into yourself, into the daily tasks. You might have like a long list of things that you need to do every day. It's about also just nurturing yourself, nurturing other people. This is also, you know, it's very similar to the Empress. It's about like also needing to connect in nature in some way, or be grounded, and follow the feeling of what is best for you right now. This could also be that maybe there's some focus on your finances at the moment, and you're focused on that right now instead of your love life. But this is very much about like you being focused on nurturing yourself and maybe the connection, and just doing what's good for your well-being. We do have the Hierophant here. Hierophant is about, this is in your thoughts. So you are thinking about maybe some form of commitment or doing things in a traditional way. You could also be like thinking about how you can connect with spirit or connect to your higher power or God or whoever that is, even your inner being. And it is about you kind of focusing next week on this commitment or on connecting with spirit in some way. Maybe that's helping you by connecting with spirit. It's helping you to get to this point of like allowing things in, being receptive, and just manifesting from a place of detachment and being able to take action. We do also have the Five of Swords. So this is in one of your goals. I do feel like there is some sort of like maybe self-sabotage when it comes to your goals, or like you could be dealing with kind of selfish people, or you might need to look at things from a selfish perspective when it comes to one of your goals. But the Five of Swords is about like people battling it out, and like there's not gonna really be a clear winner or loser. Like it's more like you've both lost. Like the person who's won is like, yeah, I won the argument, but actually what did that cause? It just caused issues between the two of you, so no one won. It's like that type of energy. Maybe you need to look at trying to get your place to this place of like, you're trying to get yourself to this grounded place, so that you don't get into any like petty arguments or anything like that. So let's see. So let's clarify, what's the Magician? Magician is the Five of Cups. I feel like you're manifesting yourself out of maybe bringing someone back in from the past in some way, so that they come towards you, or there's communication between them. Otherwise, it could be that you're manifesting your place out of some sort of like negative energy, something that maybe you've had like some sort of arguments with someone, or you being able to kind of like move on to this other Two of Cups, because there's that Two of Cups there. Maybe you're focused on the 3 cups that have been spilled, but you're needing to kind of release the past in some way. Maybe there's regret when it comes to the past, and you might be like wanting someone to come in and like fix this for you or take action towards it. But maybe I think that you're the one who needs to take action, and the action needs to be towards yourself, on your own mindset, on realizing that like you don't need to worry about the negative things that have happened. Like, look forward to the positivity that's still there. What's the Eight of Swords? The Sun. You're blocking your own happiness. Like, that's what's keeping you stuck there. It's your own thoughts are blocking your happiness. I do feel like you're going to gain some sort of perspective on this, or like introspection in some way, where you're like, okay, what they could be huge forms of communication here, that the Sun and the Page of Swords are both about communication. But I feel like you are going to get the truth of a situation, and maybe you don't want to see the truth, or you're not seeing it clearly in some way, and it could be just blocking your happiness. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. So this is about you maybe needing to work with someone else, maybe work on building something with someone in a more nurturing way. Maybe you guys need to build the foundations in some way, and it's coming from a place of like nurturing and your well-being and their well-being, and like everyone's focused on the values of everyone. Like, it's not a selfish energy, it's you guys like trying to work on building something stable together. And then we do have the Death card here, so ending some sort of cycles from the past. Maybe there was an ending between the two of you, and now there's like wanting to build on something together, but only from a form of stability. Like, it's not coming from a place of like lust or love even. It's coming from a place of like what's best for us both. And the Death card as well is about like this relationship transforming in some way. So what's the Hierophant? Hierophant is the Eight of Wands. So things are gaining momentum, but I feel like the more you're connected with your inner being, the more things will gain momentum. You might need to kind of like just connect to your higher power at this time, and also just expect communication. Maybe communication, or that's maybe what you're wanting to communicate, is that you want a higher level of commitment in some way. You want the effort to be put in to gain momentum towards this commitment in some way, or like you want to put in the effort to be committed to whatever this idea of yours is. What is the Five of Swords? So Five of Swords, we have Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of like either overindulgence here, or it could even be like a third party situation, like people being selfish, wanting to like have the cake and eat it type of thing. We do have the Lovers here, so there is like a choice to be made when it comes to this. But this could also be like you guys having an argument about a third party situation, or like going out and having fun, but then someone getting too drunk and then it turning into like a conflict in some way. Okay, Lovers. Wow, 10 of Cups. Can't make that stuff up. 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have options, Leo, and I don't think you focus on the options. You're like, I just want my person. I want my soulmate. I don't care who my soulmate is. I would prefer it to be this person, but I basically want my soulmate, and I want my happily ever after, basically. And that is what's coming in. Like, you're getting out of the state of confusion and your dreams are coming true. That's very nice. I do have a Leo Ascendant, so good to know. Okay, I just split the deck for the Heart's Hidden Secrets and got Second Chance. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so what for Leo? We have Only You, Devoted, Attached, and Crave. So I do feel like you only have eyes for one person, and they only have eyes for you. Maybe before there was some issues in the past with third-party situations, or there's an argument of this happening in the past in some way. I don't know why I don't feel like this is now. It's just an argument about this happening. And then Heart Fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. So maybe so devoted to you that they just feel like completely like stuck in the situation, because they're like, how do I ever move on, or how are we gonna get past this, like how can we build something together again. Like basically maybe they're needing time to heal in some way, but that they are devoted to you. Okay, what else for Leo's love life? We have loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. So I do feel like there is loyalty between the two of you to each other. We do have conflicted though decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. That could have been that 3 of Cups energy or the 7 of Cups. Like I said, I do feel like you have multiple choices, but like you're choosing to be loyal to this one person. And it could be that this person is like being very hot and cold, but you're still like loyal to them even so. Okay, what else? We have peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. So if there was any conflicts, or are going to be any conflicts, you will come to a place of balance and harmony. I feel like the negative part of this is done. Like you guys have gone through that karma, like that's done, it's behind you, and now you can finally find peace and maybe even possibly a friendship or moving on together in some way. So let's see for Leo. We have, you deserve love, you are lovable. So you do need to realize that, like maybe you're very focused on this person, and because you feel like they're the only one who will love you the way that you want to be loved in some way, and it's saying that whether you're with this person or not, you need to realize what you have to offer and what you bring to the table. What else? We have, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So you might need to get advice from like family members or friends or something like that, but it is about just being open to them, maybe not holding back of like what's happening between you two or something like that. And what else? You do have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So maybe that is about taking the practical steps that you need to make this dream become a reality, putting in the effort towards the building blocks, the building blocks, and fully healing to be able to allow you to just be free and go which way you decide. And then we do have playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe you do just need to be a bit playful, like less serious about the situation, but also realize that you do deserve love, get help from your friends and family, and then also practice detachment, so that you can actually, I know it sounds so, how do I put this, like it sounds so like opposing, that in order to get control of your life is to actually practice detachment and free yourself from the outcome. Like it's it's the way it works for some reason. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So let's see what would that person say? I hide behind material things. It definitely could be with that Queen of Pentacles there. What else? And that Taurus energy as well. And the Emperor. Okay, we have I left you before you could leave me. And what else? I love you. And then I look for you everywhere. So Leo, I hope that resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I will see you guys again next week. Take care.